Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Arcanium Rise of Akhan. This game, as always, whenever I start it up, this background ambience, it makes me think that it's like daytime outside and the birds are singing. It's kind of nice. We have a few things that I want to address before we start today. I have a backpack notification item in here. Okay. Huh, okay, that was nothing. Backpack holds all your equipable items, okay, and potions, we covered that, I believe. Next thing is I had a tooltip in the loading screen that I thought I'd talk about real quick, and it relates to these hearts up here, and even if I hover over it, you can see what it does. Every time one of your heroes die, you lose a heart. Game over when you lose all hearts. Hearts cannot be regained. So, what that means is if any one of my heroes, and now I'm guessing, but if any one of my heroes go out or go to 0 health, they will not perma-die. They will be spawned probably just like the enemies respawn when they die, and then we get replaced by a new enemy. But we would lose a heart. So I can lose my heroes, any one of them, up to 5 times, right? Which is kind of interesting, and that makes it. We still haven't lost a single one. We are on the 3rd boss out of 4, so it's looking good. But it also means I have quite a bit of buffer. Losing one hero isn't game over. Anyway, let's dive into the boss fight for the episode, Magrok the Decimator, and yeah, don't think there's much more to say. Sharp battle, difficulty. Okay. You make your way stealthily through the barracks near the Queen Aranax's Silk Palace. Thankfully, most of the spiders have likely been deployed across Anador to push citizens back and extend their front lines. You finally arrive at the armory to meet with the spiders stationed there. We have come to challenge your commander to fight to the death, you announce. Fetch him, and you will be spared. The spiders scurry off, and shortly after the Decimator arrives to do battle. It's got 180 health, 7 Arcana resistance, and that's 70%. So, Arcana attacks, no bueno. That's good to know, which, among other things, includes our ultimate here, which is my main damage effect, so that's kind of nasty. Pretty sure, yeah, this is a blue number, so this is an Arcanum effect. Okay, and so Milady might not be the best damage dealer for him. And Leon does a lot of Arcana damage too. I can see right now that when you select your heroes, you definitely want to make sure you have a good spread of the different damage abilities. Like, so if you meet one who's really resistant to one thing, you could spread out your options a bit. And we can edit our deck by clicking here before the fight. So, like, we might want to bring in the Judgment here, since that deals more damage to the boss. That makes sense to me. And the pounds over maybe an Arcana move, like the Fleshy Strike, could be interesting. Taking in the pounds, building combo higher for not Pierce Hard, but Whirlwind, Cheap Shots, and of course the Vicious Strikes. Did I destroy a Vicious Strike? I think I may. Oh no, the other one's down here. Okay. They're not next to each other. There, now they're next to each other. It makes it a little bit more easy to see. So, Fleshy Strike, not as good in this fight. If I want Milady to be the one focusing or facing off against the boss in his line, we want to think about who do we have sitting in the line across the boss. And of course, it makes sense for me to go with Ragnarok, but on the other hand, he's not like a huge damage dealer, so that's kind of tricky. He does have the Murky Strike, fair enough. And he can go toe-to-toe with him in the healing and defense department, maybe, at least, and that's nice. Can we see anything about the enemy? Yes. He has armor plating, gaining 5 shield at the start of each turn. You should always look for the red one first, I think, because this seems to be like a passive that they always have, the higher tier enemies. Then he does Battering Ram, dealing Arcana damage, apply 3 vulnerable. We know that vulnerable, that's a nasty one. Multi-strike 3, deal 5 damage in a line. 20 shield and 5 cleanse, it's pretty nasty. Deal 18 damage and apply a stun. Force the target to discard the currently queued card and be idle until the next turn. The queued card. Currently queued card. Oh, that's if I hit one of the enemies. That would cancel their currently queued card in quotation marks. If they hit me, that's not applicable in the same way, but it makes us miss a turn for sure. That's nasty. Okay. And we have some stuff here. We can either nab some explosions from the armory shelf. Enemies lose 25% health. Poison Cloud Hazard. All characters receive 2 poison at the start of the round. Hazards only affect battle nodes and remaining until the end of the run. Ooh, end of the run? No. Okay. No, it only affects certain battle nodes, right? 2 poison at the start of the round every round. All enemies would lose 25% of their health. Or we can examine a jar labeled Bottled Curse, gain 1 ability upgrade, but receive 3 random curses for the next few battles. I'm gonna go for this one up here. The Poison Cloud, of course, is nasty, but we have ways to combat that. I'm pretty sure that poison doesn't punch through shields, for example, which is quite nice. And we have group healing. Hold on, Judgment. I like having these next to each other. Same with the Pommel. Here. We only need 1 card to make Leon get his ultimate leveled up, which means if I take the Mooncaller from you and give it to Leon, his ultimate is now upgraded. Which means... Can I see it somehow? Oh, Divine Age is here. Gain 1 immune in a splash expend. That's the same. Oh, the upgrade one here. 2 immune in a splash expend. Oh, that's a big difference. Okay. Definitely doing that. And we will take the explosives from the armory shelf. Enemy max health. I hope that works on him too, although that's not really explained here. 25% off of 180 is pretty decent. And then it has a Poison Cloud. And it affects everyone in the battle, so it'll affect the enemies too. I didn't even think of that. Perfect. Pretty sure that that's the case. Macrock the Decimator says, if you can make it through my guards, I'll turn and obliterate you. Leon says, this is going to hurt you more than it'll hurt me. Okay. We have some resistances on the enemy team here. Ragnarok does not want to be facing off against this guy. Leon does. What is this? Discard and draw. Oh, okay. Click here. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, the Mooncaller does typed damage. Green damage. I didn't actually know. What about the Retarian Swarm? Green damage, it looks like. Good to know. Good to know. How do we get back here? Basic battle tips. Been through that. Start battle. Yeah, they lose health. No one has been poisoned yet. Everyone has now been poisoned. And it includes the enemies. That's great. Okay. What are we taking damage for here? We've got a Stinger Cleaving here. Why does that deal 14? This one is a Ghastly Bile. Deal 10 damage. Apply 3 Dispel. And, oh, Cleave again over here. So, Leon is being hit by 2 Cleaves. That's pretty nasty. Fierce Roar is giving power to our own guys. This is 2 actions. It's pretty expensive. The Elder Mooncaller is only 1. Tail Lash seems like a good idea. Man, we are being hit hard. But we gotta make do with what we've got. 18 here, 14 here, 8 here. Ragnarok has the most defensive options right now, so If we barrel roll with him, he is not going to be in this position. That means Leon is going to be in that position. And he can, of course, heal, so maybe it's fine. Oh, boy. We might be able to kill one. We've got Dagger Throw, Fierce Roar, and Tail Lash here deals a ton of damage. Judgment, Whirlwind, and Fleshy Strike. We might be able to kill the middle one, which is doing 10. That'd be pretty decent. We've only got 3 actions here, so it's going to be Fierce Roar, if anything, and then the Mooncaller, which means I'm doing Mooncaller first. Oh, I hope I'm doing the right thing here. This one does green damage, so this was a misplay. Should have waited until he's been barrel rolled away. This one does green damage too, so it would have not mattered, I guess. Oh, and he's resistant to the poison. That's kind of interesting. So he's taking 3 right now, down to 43. I don't think we can do 43 damage, unfortunately. Maybe with the Whirlwind. If I Dagger Throw here. Who else would I hit it on? No, it's gonna be him. I will put out the Spawn here. We've got the Flask of Destruction. May be pertinent, I don't know. Come over here. 2 Tail Lashes then, okay. Fierce Roar is now cheaper because of the Resolve effect, which I didn't think about, but of course this is great. So now Leon could do the Judgment if he wanted. We will not get the combo up to 4 over here. We're doing this, obviously. Look at him, 35 defense. That is insane. Fleshy Strike. Gonna take some of the damage off of you. And she will be doing the Whirlwind, even though it doesn't really proc at full speed. I think that was the right play. Now I'm starting to doubt it, I'll be honest. Do we want to use the Judgment? It would not kill the guy. Although damn close. Damn close. The Flask of Destruction would be able to finish off an enemy. But I think it's better to save this one for later in the fight. We are going to be taking some damage on Leon, but he'll be healing at least 5 of it next turn, and then going up from there, hopefully. Causes direct damage until the end of the round. Where's the poison effect on him? I don't know. Not sure why Leon does not have the poison effect right now. Anyway. End turn. I feel now, looking at my turn, I could have played it differently, moving Leon over related to the middle, then attacking middle, then Ragnarok into the middle to attack this guy. We might have been able to finish him off, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. And here we've got a Pounce now, Vicious Strike. The thing is, we're probably going to kill all 3 of them this turn, so we don't need to overthink it too much. We should do what sets us best up for future turns. So like, Murky Strike will heal you, but he's not wounded. Judgment then. Brings him to 3, so Hamstring will kill you. We'll save the Crusader Strike for next round. Then here, I think Attack Command. How are you doing, milady? If you could save an action, that would be great. Yeah, this will be enough with a Blade Flurry and then Vicious Strike. Oh, so the shield here does not cover poison. Poison seems to ignore... Oh, and the poison builds up over time because we get 2 new poison every turn. It's gonna get stronger and stronger. I did not think that part through. That is rough. And since the enemies, they get to reset, they won't suffer as much from that. Wow. We will use the Murky Strike. Save the rest. He should die to the Reptarian Spawn over here before he attacks. Yeah. So we might lose a hero in this one. Some hearts is what I'm thinking at this point. Got a Sprite Looter doing the Dagger Flurry, but on a Reptarian Spawn. That's great. We've got the Armored Spider Gaunt. Trampling Rage, Multi-Strike 3, deal 3 damage in a line. And Stinger Cleave. Cheap Shot is here. I have a question for Cheap Shot. So it says expend. This card is removed from the battle when it is played, but if I put it on the Fury meter to get rid of it, I could probably get it back into the rotation of the deck and use it later on the boss. And we do have the Fury meter online for an ultimate. He's got Arcana resistance here. And a Cleave coming in. Crusader Strike. Judgment. Tail Slash. 20 damage here. So Ragnarok can tank most of that with the Tail Lash, and therefore he should be in the center line. Flechet Strike will take 6 of that damage off of us. That's pretty decent. We've got attack commands. I'm wondering with Crusader Strikes, they have Arcana resistance, these dudes, so even if I cleaved in the middle here, it wouldn't be super effective. Tail Lash. And at least 1 attack command. We will do the Judgment here. And I think 1 Crusader Strike. And we can only do 1, so that's fine. Flechet Strike for sure here. Now, I don't think we are doing the Cheap Shot, but we could. The Aegis ultimate is also a little bit overkill. I can get rid of the Pounce. We are losing both of our minions this turn here, so next turn I might want to ultimate and gain full board of minions. I will get rid of the Pounce and the Cheap Shot. Are we doing another attack command before we lose the Elder Mooncaller? I want to save his actions, honestly. But we need to draw more cards, so I will use it. That means to kill 11 enemies. Crazy. I'm waiting for the heal from Leon. I think maybe I should check. Didn't he have a cleanse effect as well with his perseverance here? Restore health in a splash, stop the healing if you're affected by immune. Oh no, it does not cleanse anyone. Okay. Cheap Shot, Bleed Fury, Vicious Strike. Okay. Twelve, 5, and 4. So middle lane is being hit the hardest. We got a spawn over here. Battering Ram deals 7 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, and here we have Deadly Spray applying wounded to the deck. That sucks. Okay, but can we kill anything? Yes, I think we can kill the Sprite Looter, which is good. Not having it summon that minion would be great. Crusader Strike would be cheaper if we were in the center. And then we could pummel him to make him attack here. I think that's a good plan. Do we need the Tail Lash? Mercury Strike, not so much either, but the healing here would be great. We are gonna Reptarian Army. Then we are going to barrel roll over here. Pummel that guy, making Crusader Strike free. Then that puts one combo here, which is not a whole lot. Mercury Strike would finish him off. He's dead already, so is it a waste to do the Mercury Strike here? That is something we would have to contemplate. He's got 3 actions currently, so if I spend 1, we could get rid of a card without throwing it at the Fury meter. That'd be a way to do it. Can Immune get rid of the damage from... Immune ignores bleed, burn, hex, and poison. So poison cannot be affected by the immune. That is too bad. Blade Fury, Vicious Strike, for sure. That is really, really close to a kill. One off. One off. That is unfortunate. The Tail Lash in the center would have done it. Mercury Strike is a melee strike. We don't need it here, but I will use the attack command to get rid of it. So we get 3 actions, back up to 5 actions, still we'll get a new card in hand. Tail Lash and Mercury Strike are both good cards. Shield Toss, I think I will use that on Leon, like so, to make him immune from that one attack. And I wonder then, does it still apply the vulnerable? We are about to find out. That's something I had been wondering about. Cheap Shot, could use it to kill. But again, I feel like it's kind of wasteful, so I would throw it in the bag. That's it. So this guy is super dead. Leon is dying. Okay, because we've got a Stinger Cleave, Multi-Strike 3, 4 damage in a line, so that's 12. And this guy is not attacking us, so how does that make... Oh, you can see all the damage here. Poison is 4, of course, Bleed 1. Stinger Cleave is 12. Why? Because he is vulnerable. Right, he did take the vulnerable damage. Okay. So, of course, this one isn't going to attack at all, so that's... 12 of the damage is already gone. Then Trampling Rage here. This guy we can probably take off the field. Here we have the Perseverance, and if I can make people have immune, it heals more. So that's very tempting. Fury meter at 12 would do it, and to counteract the poison, I'm kind of thinking it's a good idea. So, how do we go about this turn? Pummel. You have 5 actions, Leon. Okay. Pummel here. And bear with me, we are not going to leave Leon in this position. This will splash. But let me get that immunity up first. So we get that by using something like... Do we want to pounce? Oh yeah, so we can build up for the Mercury Strike. I think so, yes. Oh, now Perseverance is not in the middle anymore. Dang it. He can move in and do it, though. And do we have an elemental card? We do. See, I'm thinking I could do a huge Murky Strike on this guy over here with a Pierce Heart, then Whirlwind here. This does not burn this card. Oh. Damn it. I want Ragnarok in the middle, and I want Milady over here to hit him with Pierce Heart. Do it. Pierce Heart. Whirlwind. 9 combo here. So we are gonna heal Ragnarok to full. Tail Lash first. Then move. Murky Strike. Healing to full on Ragnarok. And then Leon, he's gonna use the wound. And he's gonna move to the middle. Then we are gonna apply Aegis. And this may be wasteful, I'm not really sure, but I want to heal as much as I can with the Perseverance. Ragnarok didn't heal, of course, but Milady and Leon both got some good healing out of that. I feel like it only said 3 for him, but I'm not sure. And I don't think immunity sticks around. Well, we cleared the board, up to 7 kills. Immunity ticks down 1 every turn. So we still have immunity for this 1 round. But of course they are not attacking. God damn it. We can do another immunity for next turn then. That's fine. Sprite Looter, and this guy is the bigger danger, I think. Wounded. We are gonna use it. Reduces healing and shielding to this target by 50%. Right, I forgot what wound does. That's why we didn't get the full effect. Cheap Shot again shows its face. I really want to save it for the boss. Maybe I'm doing a silly thing. We are attacking here. Blade Fury. Hamstring can only go straight. But that's fine. Then we are gonna barrel roll. That gave us an attack command. So, here's a combo that I had never noticed before. If we do Rotarian spawn on top of this guy, he goes to 10 attack, and then an attack command makes him attack. New line shines in the dark. Okay. Shield Toss can give us an extra immunity on someone. And right now I feel like Leon is needing it the most, but he also can do healing on himself, so maybe we give it to Milady. She's too far away, so Leon gets it, and I'm gonna remove the Cheap Shot. That's the end of the round. We didn't kill anyone. And they are gonna summon minions and all the bad stuff. So this is kind of nasty. We're seeing a cleave in the middle, but we definitely can kill him, so that's fine. Tail Lash is good. These two are attacking, of course. Can we see... Like, this one is... Milady's being attacked by the Stinger Cleave, right. But that's not going to be applicable, so no worries. 2 Vicious Strikes. Tail Lash first, giving a combo over here as well. Judgment here is for the healing on Leon, so that's perfect. His ultimate is ready. Speaking of ultimates, we might want to ultimate the Sprite Looter this turn. Of course, we have a underling in the way here. Is it better to use the multi-strike or the vicious strike on the underling? Both of them would kill him. This one is 2 combo on this one, dealing effectively 5. No, 6 on the vicious strike. And a vicious strike and then another vicious strike is better. So the Blade Fury here, fairly sure about this. Either way, it seems like it's dead anyway, so that didn't matter. We can do a Tail Lash, but it's not gonna kill this guy. We can oh, we cannot do this on minions, so we can't make the Reptarian spawn here survive. That's fine then. We are gonna use Shield Toss on Leon again because he had a immune already, so it makes him carry that over to the next turn. I think that will be the end of this round. We lost a minion, but everything else is fine. That poison is, it's gonna stick at 4 because it gets halved every round, and then it adds 2 new, so 2 is the highest it'll ever go. They are all summoning minions. We have 3 Sprite Looters, all summoning minions. This has Wrath of Umbra, which luckily it isn't attacking, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. That's an interesting round. Perseverance is online again, okay. I would like to combo it with the ultimate to heal. Next, I don't know if we can kill 2 this turn, but then next 2 kills, then we get the boss, and then cheap shot. Maybe we keep the cheap shot around for when that happens. Here's an Elder Mooncaller. That's great. Get that out. We need Perseverance in the middle, so... And the Crusader Strike 2 would be great. I think we Dagger Toss here. Try to focus down that Sprite Looter. We can heal with the Murky Strike. That sounds good to me. We build more combo within attack command than with a Tail Lash, but that doesn't kill this guy over here. Neither does this. Oh, with the Crusader Strike, then it will. Right? Yes. If they do the Tail Lash and the Crusader Strike, this guy will die. Tail Lash then. No Murky Strike. We could do Murky Strike. For a little bit of healing. It's not a lot. What, 2 per combo point? So that's 4 healing. Better than nothing. Ragnarok moves over. Crusader Strike out. Yeah, we get the 2 kills. So next turn we will see the boss spawn. Then getting immunity for the next turn seems fine to me. So Divine Egg is out. Then Perseverance, Leon still only heals for half, but still good. We're doing pretty well. Do we want the Fleshy Strike for next turn? I don't think so. So we will be playing it. And then we have the Cheap Shot ready. An attack command. Maybe we want to get rid of the attack command. Why? To draw another card? It makes the Fury meter go down a bit, so maybe we shouldn't. I will do it. Yeah. Okay. Boss coming in. Macrock the Decimator. Okay. Spider's crawling up your back. When I finally get my hands on Akhan, he'll be Shishkakan. Ah, I get it. Shishkakan? God damn it. Until then, you'll have to do Alright, and he spawned in the middle. He's doing Living Fortress with 20 shield and 5 cleanse. He doesn't have that this turn though. He's got 5 defense from getting that every round. He's got backlash for some reason. Interesting. So did this guy over here, I noticed, and I'm not sure why, but whatever. This guy has an immunity even. And we've got a... What is that? A corrupted druid? Twisted druid here. Okay. Pierce Heart. Whirlwind. Cheap Shot. Pommel. Crusader Strike. Barrel roll for a lot of movement. That's good. Can we do a huge cheap shot on Decimator this turn? I think so. I can build it up with the Blade Storm, even though it does significantly less damage. It will apply combo points for the cheap shot, which is not blue damage. So that seems kind of okay. So who's attacking? This guy's attacking, this guy's attacking. If I want to pommel to make Crusader Strike cheaper, we would need to pommel one of them instead of building stacks on him. But I don't think we want to do that. We want to build the combos on him here. So, boom, it does 0 damage. Oh, it does blue damage, and he's got that 7. Okay. So we did it for that one combo, but now I'm gonna do it on the druid. This is also blue damage. It kind of sucks, but whatever. That gave him some backlash, so that's kind of sucky, but it's fine. Move over, do attack command. Good. We will add the Pierce Heart, I guess not yet. We are gonna barrel roll over here to Milady so that she gets to sit in the middle. But we want to do the Rotarian Spawn upgrade in the middle first. If I had done that and then the attack command, then it would have been so much stronger. So I should have done that. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay. Do it anyway. We're missing out on a ton of damage. But such is life. Here's the tail lash. Okay. So now we go Pierce Heart. Whirlwind is a ton of damage. Good. Then I will Blade Storm him, even though it doesn't seem to be doing much. It's what, 9 times 3? Huh. But it's supposed to be reduced. Yeah, 3. Okay, so only 9 damage. But because it hit 3 times, the cheap shot gets built up pretty intensively, and we are now dealing 30 damage here. This was the first turn against him. We halved his health. Big turn. And I would rather not tank this hit with Milady. Oh, it does splash. Oh, so drawing it here with the pommel was an incredibly bad move. Wow. Whoops. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I move Milady over, she's still gonna get hit. And 2 Dispel. The question becomes, because I have the action right now, we could move her somewhere else and set it up for future turns. Like the tail ash, I would want to hit in the middle anyway, so might as well, since we have that excess action, just do it. Wow, that's nasty. So now he did a big defense, 25 defense on him right now, or shield. Battering Ram, deal 9 and apply 3 vulnerable, okay. On Ragnarok, still haven't lost a dude. What do we have here? Apply 3 regeneration to self, and this guy is applying 4 regeneration. 4 regeneration to self, yeah. Okay. The other cheap shot rears its head, but we might not want to play it this turn. Fierce Roar, okay. And we have a shield toss. All this defensive stuff, and they're not really attacking. They're really, in general, they don't attack a whole lot. It seems to be an overarching theme. They're doing like debuffs and stuff. Attack command, but we don't have a minion here. Barrel roll, tail lash. We are not getting through the 25 shield though, right? So fierce roar, all that jazz. It doesn't seem like super good. Cheap shot, we're keeping that in hand for a future turn. Killing these two druids here, I don't even know if I want to. It's kind of weird. Is he not taking poison damage? These guys here are taking less poison damage because they have resistance, but he doesn't have resistance to poison damage, so why is he not taking 2 damage here? Maybe the shield does work. Definitely doing Judgment because that heals Leon. Ultimate ready on Milady. So we can build some combo. How much do we need for the Veterian army? 3 more. Well, I think we are doing Tail Lash. There's some backlash associated with that. I will throw... No, we don't need the shield toss. Gonna throw the shield toss out. We are going to... We should barrel roll. Giving us a tail lash, and then I could just move back. Like so. She had that extra action anyway that she wasn't going to use, and now we have a tail lash instead of the barrel roll. And I could use and hit these druids, but it's better to have them low on health than to kill them. If I kill them, it comes in with a full new unit, and if I let it live with just a little bit of health, we can just, if it does something nasty next turn, we just murder it, and then it won't be doing the nasty thing. So this, I think, is better. And I will leave the attack command and the tail lash. Sure. Oh, okay. Big hit on the middle. Traveling Rage, 5 in a line, 3 times, 15 damage then, and he's vulnerable, so we would want to get Ragnarok out of this position right now. We can kill the druid. It's already dead, so that doesn't matter. And dagger throw, vicious strike, cheap shot. Okay, we've got some stuff. I see it, I think. We would dagger throw first. Ah, see, poison is reduced by shield, apparently. Okay. Good to know. Here's the Reptarian army. Because then attack command becomes really good. Why is this corrupted spores? Ah, but the corrupted spores will not be applicable from this guy anyway. Over here, it's a different story. He's got enough actions, so we are gonna do it again. And the tail lash means he's gonna have a ton of defense. So I would like to have him in this position. That's fine, it works. And then Leon is gonna do Crusader Strike and Fierce Roar, so come over here. They are both being reduced in cost. Here, we should have done that before he attacked, obviously. My bad, but here we go. The backlash. Okay. Still a ton of damage in the middle here. Vicious Strike. I wonder if the Flask of Destruction builds stacks, combo stacks, but let's try it out. It does. I think we might have people. Oh yeah, we definitely do. Nice. Milady did it after all, even with the damage reduction. Intense fight. We are low on health, but we didn't lose any hearts. So we still have 5 for the final boss fight. The final boss fight I'm expecting to be really nasty. But this was cool. We can see all the stuff that we've used. Artifacts. Alright. Continue. We get a stone and an ability. What do we need? Another tail lash or a deflective shield. Gain 1 immune per enemy targeting you, or Vault Strike. Deal 8 damage. Deal double damage if you use dash this turn. Oh really? Double damage. So 16 for 1 action. Otherwise it's still just 1 action for 8. Which is great. That is interesting. I'm also starting to eye the gold a little bit. I wonder about the deflective shield. We have plenty of tail lashes. I think it's time to pick the gold. This one's purple. And it must be better than some of her other cards, right? It certainly is. Like, instead of a... Oh, see, I actually misread this one. It says deal damage if you use dash this turn. And in my mind, I thought it said pounce. Pounce is an ability that gives a dash. You could probably get other abilities that gives a dash, right? So it's not limited to the 2 pounces. Then we would add the pounce into the deck, of course, if I'm going to use that. And it would replace like a Blade Fury. And that's very tempting. It's definitely a deck upgrade. Dang it. The Tail Lash. The thing is, we have a few of those, and he doesn't really need more. Tail Lash upgraded both. And he doesn't need it, so we will not. By the way, we are gonna, if we can... No, we can't remove anything from his deck. Okay, I would like him to take an attack command out of his deck, but it's fine. It's gonna be for Milady again then. Yeah, I think it is the right choice, because it's a nice upgrade for her. Can't equip yet, but we will take out Blade Fury, add in the pounds. Whoops, not the Fleshy Strike. Pounds out. Yeah, I like having them next to each other. So what else is kind of useless here? It'll be another Blade Fury. So the Fleshy Strikes back in, not the Blade Furies. The Pounces, and then the Vault Strike. Back. Continue. And that's it. And as always, we ended off here after a boss fight. It was 50 minutes this time. Pretty long episodes, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you tomorrow, folks, and bye-bye.